If you're planning a trip this summer and you don't have enough room on your credit card for that trip, or you have a big spend coming and you don't have enough to charge those expenses onto that card, there's something that you can do, obviously, and that's to call the bank and ask for or request a line increase on that credit card. However, that's going to result in a hard inquiry. In this video, I'm going to show you what you can do with getting that credit line increase without that hard inquiry, or hard pull as it's known, onto your credit. Hi, I'm Joe Barreto. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I talk about everything about credit cards, miles and points, rewards, travel, and other finance tips. So please do me a favor, if you find anything entertaining or valuable, hit that like button or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It helps with the algorithm and it helps me be able to bring you more information on a weekly basis. So let's get into it. Now, as I said, you can do what's called a request a line increase and just flip the card over, call the number in the back, tell them you want to request $3,000, $5,000, or some banks will just tell you how much they can give you. However, that usually requires them to do a hard inquiry, which is going to stay on your credit report for 2 years, or a hard pull as it's also known. There's something else that you can do, and I actually did this 2 weeks ago. I had a Wyndham Business Earners card from Barclays Bank. When I applied for the card, I did it because it came with a 45,000 point bonus for only $2,000 worth of spend in 3 months. Plus, it gives you diamond status at any Wyndham hotel worldwide and also Caesars hotels, okay? But when I got the card, I ended up only getting a $2,000 credit line. And when I called, they said it's because I had opened up 9 cards at that point since December. They weren't wrong. I had 5 from Amex alone. And I opened up those cards literally for this channel. So when I called, the gentleman said, look, if I look and see to give you an increase, it's going to require another hard inquiry. I said, nope, I don't want to do that because I've already had so many done in such a short period of time. So he says, look, give me a minute. So he comes back and he goes, I have an idea. He says, you have another card with us, the JetBlue card. And on that card, you have a $34,900 credit line. I said, yeah. He said, look, I can do a reallocation. And then when he explained it to me, it was a reallocation. They would take money from that JetBlue card through Barclays Bank and shift it to the Wyndham Earners card because it's the same bank. It's their money. So he said, how much would you like for me to transfer? And I was taken aback. I said, no hard pull? He goes, no hard pull. So I just requested $3,000 more because I just wanted a $5,000 credit line, because if I'm planning on using it when I go away this summer and staying at a Wyndham hotel in Switzerland. So this way it covers the room and any other expenses for those 3 nights that I'm going to be staying there. I'll earn the Wyndham rewards points and their multipliers while I'm away. So it was a no-brainer. Now, it also, remember I always talk about credit utilization. It gave me a better utilization on my business rewards card from Wyndham because I went from $2,000 to $5,000, and the $500 that I had there because I was just finished making the spend, the utilization was, meaningless at that point. Before that, I was literally at 25% utilization. So just by them increasing my credit line 3,000, it dropped into the single digits. So I'm good to go. So if you want to increase your credit line, you don't have to do that request either on an app or through your computer or by calling them. You can just call them and ask for an asset reallocation. And what they'll do is, like I told you, if you have 2 cards, especially from that same bank. So if you have a Chase Freedom Flex and a Chase Sapphire, you can move the money from one to the other through the same bank. Now, I'm not sure if all the banks will do this. Remember, American Express is mostly known for their charge cards. So if you have the platinum, the gold, or the green, that's not going to work. It would have to be one of their co-branded cards that have a credit line attached. So that's what you will need to do. If it's Capital One through a Saver or a Quicksilver or a Venture card, if you have multiple cards within one bank or one ecosystem, as we like to call it, you call them up and ask them to please reallocate money from one card to another so you could increase your credit line and also lower your utilization. I hope this was helpful. Have a great one. Until next time.